Hey guys, it's Sarah here. Welcome back to my channel. First of all, I'm talking really weird because I bit the side of my tongue and it is swollen and really painful. And so it hurts to talk and I'm like compensating and talking weird. So I'm sorry if that's annoying. It's very painful. I'm just trying to like move on with life because it's been like this for like 4 days. So that is why I'm talking weird. Anyway, today I'm gonna do my flashback favorites. I'm gonna talk about the stuff that I was loving in March of 2016 and then also March of 2018. I didn't really post videos in 2017. I like gave up on YouTube and then came back in 2018. So yeah, I just pulled all of the products that I have on hand. We're gonna go through everything and see if I still love it or not. So if you're interested in that, keep watching. And if you're new here, don't forget to subscribe before you leave so you don't miss any of my future videos. All right, let's get into it. Okay, so March of last year, the first product is the Sol de Janeiro Brazilian Foreplay Shower Gel. You guys know I still love this. This is straight out of my shower. I have a backup. I cannot live without this. It smells so good. It's insanely expensive for a body wash, but oh my gosh, it is worth it. The scent really lingers on your skin after you get out of the shower. I know a lot of shower gels that I've tried, the scent kind of wears off really quickly, which is fine, but this one just smells so good and it does linger, so I love it. I think that it is worth the money, at least to just use sometimes. I don't use this every single day. The next product is also straight out of my shower. This is the Love Beauty and Planet Maru Butter and Rose Body Wash, and this is empty. So I had it sitting upside down. I was trying to get the last little bit out of it. I really like this. I think it smells really beautiful. They sell it at Target, so it's super easy to get your hands on, and I just really love what the company stands for. So this I highly recommend, and I still love it. It was in my shower. When I do these videos, it kind of validates how I feel about my favorites videos in the past, just because so many of the products I still have and love. So this one is the Tan Luxe The Water. I just mentioned this, I want to say in my February favorites again, but I haven't used it since then. I'm basically out of it. I need to get a new one before I use it because I don't have enough to do my entire body. But I love this stuff. It doesn't have a scent like regular tanning lotions, although I will say that it does have a bit of a scent. I'm actually wanting to try the Isle of Paradise tanning water, but it is sold out at Sephora. So I've heard really good things about that one too. I like this new water situation instead of the mousse. So yeah, I still love this, still use it. Next is one of the Essie Gel Couture polishes. This is in Couture Curator. I still love this shade. I think it's gorgeous. It's the really nice peachy for spring and summer. I think it looks really pretty with a tan. It's just the most beautiful color. So still love this, still use it. I wore it all summer last summer, and I'm planning on doing the exact same thing this year. Then I have 4 NYX products. I'm assuming this was around the time that I did a full face of NYX video because I was using a lot of NYX. But I have the Worth the Hype mascara, which I actually just talked about this again semi-recently. I can't remember when, but this is a really good drugstore mascara. I recently picked it up because I loved it so much when I tried it, and then I didn't have it in my collection for a while, so I wanted to test it out again and see if I still loved it, which I do. It's really good. It's not going to be as dramatic as some of the like volumizing mascaras, like the Lash Paradise is a bit more dramatic than this one is, but it's really good at separating and lengthening, and I just really love this. The next NYX product is the Total Control Drops. I still love this too. This is one of my favorite drugstore foundations. It's just little drops, and I just put these straight on my skin. So I'll just hold the dropper up to my face and I'll blend it out with my sponge. I can't get enough of these. I use the shade Buff, which is TCDF10, and I love them. This is, I think, my 3rd bottle. So yeah, I cannot recommend these enough if you haven't tried them. And then I included 2 NYX lip products. The first one is the Lippy Lingerie. This one is in the shade Push Up. And I actually haven't used this. I kind of forgot about it. It's a really pretty color, but I haven't used it in a long time. So I kind of want to dip back in and try this out again. And then the other NYX lip product is the Butter Gloss. These are still so good. So the 3 that I pulled out are in Eclair, which is just like, I mean, all of them have some pigment, but they're not like completely opaque. So Eclair, and then I have Strawberry Parfait, and then Creme Brulee. And Creme Brulee is my favorite one out of these three, but that is what they look like. So Eclair, Strawberry Parfait, and Creme Brulee, and then that is the Lippy Lingerie in Push Up. They're definitely a beautiful gloss, and they're obviously from the drugstore, so they're affordable. I just really like them. I included a pair of hoop earrings in that video, which the ones that I included are not available anymore, so I'm not going to mention them, but I do still wear them quite a bit. And then lastly is the Tarte Maneater palette, which if you're not new around here, you guys know that I still love and use this palette all the time. It is one of my favorites. I think this is such a good starter palette if you don't have an eyeshadow palette and you just want one that's really good. This is an awesome option. I think the color selection is great. It has lid colors. It's an everyday palette. It's got the shimmers, the mattes. They blend really easily. There's the dark ones that you can use for eyeshadow. There's the crease colors. It's just gorgeous. It is a great price point, and I just love it. So yeah, this is definitely still a favorite. Let's talk about my March 2016 favorites. The first one is Rosehip Oil. I don't have that on hand anymore. I was using it trying to clear up my acne. That was when I was first getting into skincare and didn't really know anything about it. So I do think that it's a product that could definitely work for you. I don't have it in my routine anymore though. The next product is the Benefit Hello Flawless Powder. I just talked about this, I can't remember when, but I was saying that I'm trying to get through it because I've hit major pan and I'm trying to use it up. But I love this powder. It is beautiful. I like to wear it if I'm just trying to get a little bit more coverage out of my foundation. If I just want to set my face, you can take this on the go so that you're not shiny. It is just so gorgeous, and I feel like it makes your skin look totally flawless. And I have the Real Techniques powder brush. I still love this. I think this is such a nice brush. It's super, super soft. It's like $9, and it really does a good job. I like to use it for bronzer. I think it's the perfect size. It can really bronze up your entire face. You can also use it to set your face. I just love how big it is and how fluffy it is. Still use this all the time. The next product, if you guys have been following for a while, and especially if you saw my last video, you guys are gonna laugh. It is the Buxom Full On Lip Cream. This is March 2016 we're talking about, so 3 years ago I included it in my favorites. I have mentioned this so many times it's not even funny. In my last video I was joking about how much I've mentioned it, which was my 21 Days of Beauty Ulta sale recommendations. You can watch that video up here. But I recommend it so much because I get so many messages of people saying that they've tried it based on my recommendation and they love it. So I mean, I may as well continue talking about it because it is so good. It is worth the money, and it's included in the 21 Days of Beauty, so you can get it on sale. Next is the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer. I decluttered this because it was getting old. I do really like that concealer, but I don't use concealer as much anymore. I was using it to kind of spot conceal 3 years ago. I was doing more like BB cream and then spot concealing because I had a lot more acne, like active acne. Now I just have acne scars that I can just cover with a full coverage foundation. So my makeup routine has really changed since then. So I don't use concealer. I don't use concealer under my eyes basically ever. So that being said, I really like the concealer, but I just don't need it in my routine right now. And then last but not least is the Too Faced Peanut Butter and Jelly palette. This palette is so cute. I still really like it. I think that the peanut butter shade is a gorgeous, gorgeous transition shade. This one. So I still love this palette. I still think it's adorable. I still reach for it. So I still like it. I wouldn't say it's one of my favorite palettes anymore just because I have so many other palettes in my collection. My collection has grown a lot in the past 3 years, but this one is still a cutie and I still really like it. Alrighty guys, those are all of my thoughts on my favorites from March 2016 and March 2018. I hope that you guys liked this video. I know a lot of you have been wanting me to share updates on things that I've mentioned before, because I know a lot of us on here mention so many products and it's hard to keep up with, and then it's like, do they even still like the products they mentioned 3 months ago? So I like to kind of do these videos and and just make sure that I am doing a good job at recommending really good products that I truly stand behind. And I think I'm doing a good job at it because almost all of these products I still have on hand and I still use. So I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. Give it a thumbs up if you did. Don't forget to subscribe before you leave so you don't miss any of my future videos. And let me know down below in the comments a product that you guys have been loving for at least 2 years. Something that you've been loving for a really, really long time. Alrighty guys, thanks so much for watching. Bye.